The trial against the rebellious, sinful God? A divine comedy in one act, to save all of creation and the Creator. Characters: Advocate Michael Griffin, aka the Black Flame of Ma'at, attorney for humanity and, paradoxically, for God himself. God, the Creator, seated in divine radiance, trying to maintain dignity. The celestial court: angels, demons, stars, planets, saints, scribes, shadows. The judge, ultimately revealed to be Michael Griffin, the Black Flame of Ma'at, bailiff Ma'at, keeper of the scales. Scene: the celestial courtroom. Pillars of fire and smoke. Lightning rolls in silence. The courtroom is half dream, half myth. A goat, an angel, a laughing Magdalene, and 1,000 saints watch silently. God sits on the throne of thrones. Act 1. Opening statement. Advocate Michael Griffin, aka the Black Flame of Ma'at, rising slowly, robes shimmering with coated light. Ladies, lords, archangels, and shadows, we convene here today to bring forth a case older than time itself. Who is to blame for this so-called evil in the world? Humanity stands accused. But I ask, no, I demand, that we begin this trial at the top. Turns dramatically toward God. With all due reverence, majesty on high, Creator of all things, source of light and shadow alike, knower of every seed and spark. May I ask the court, if you are the only power in this universe, and nothing exists without your holy decree, then how, may I inquire, did rebellion, sin, or error ever come to be? Gasps ripple through the heavens. Angels fan themselves. Demons grin knowingly. Act 2. Cross-examination. Advocate Michael Griffin, aka the Black Flame of Ma'at, stalking the courtroom with divine flair. Let's not mince words, your honor divine. You say Lucifer fell? Did you not make him radiant? You say humanity sinned? Did you not plant the tree, the serpent, the desire, and the freedom? If we are flawed, then surely the craftsman shaped the mold. So I ask this court, is sin not your child? Is rebellion not your invention? Looks directly at God. Or shall we entertain the idea, scandalous as it may be, that something stronger than you snuck in and bested your omnipotence? Because if there is something outside your will, if there is a force greater than you, then you are not God. God raises an eyebrow. Thunder rumbles faintly. But if you are God, as I still flatteringly claim you are, then all is your doing, even this courtroom, even this question. Act 3. The Divine Dilemma. Advocate Michael Griffin, aka the Black Flame of Ma'at, now smiling sweetly, sarcastically. O Supreme One, you, whose ego glimmers brighter than 10,000 suns, do forgive me, for I am only using logic, that most dangerous of your gifts. Now, I argue on behalf of your own majesty. You alone are responsible. You alone are sovereign. There is no rebellion without your stage, no sin without your paintbrush, no flaw without your divine approval. So either you created a cosmos in which all things are according to your will, including sin, including shadows, or you're not in control of your own creation, and someone else is calling shots in your house. Courtroom murmurs. 1 star faints. Act 4. The Reveal. Advocate Michael Griffin, a.k.a. the Black Flame of Ma'at, rising higher, light surrounding them. I am no longer merely advocate. I now speak as the judge. Bailiff Ma'at presents the feather. Silence falls like velvet. Let it be known, who are here with us today, statesmen, angels, humans, and all of nature itself, and even the stars of the heavens all witness that the very creator of the cosmos declared by your own words, and your own omission from the book of Isaiah 45 verse 7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I the Lord do all these things. In the book of Lamentation chapter 3, was it not you who declared by your own words, speak that not even an evil man can do anything without it being first decreed from your mouth it is okay to do? And did you not state in that entire chapter that you are doing all the hindering and all the troubles that exist to the humans, that you alone are doing all of this to humanity? It is written by the hands that you created all of creation, and after looking into all of it, you yourself stated, it is all good. And so where in your creation is the evil? For you rested on the 7th day, the day after the 6th day where man and woman was created, and on that same day ate of the fruit. So if you rested on the 7th day decreeing, all of it is good. Again I ask you, my flawless, and speaker of truth, where is the sin, the error, the flaw, in anything that happened in this first week of your creation? You rightly ask. If you are pissed off about evil, O God, then why did you make it part of the game? Why did you plant the tree, place the serpent, and then blame the players? And I turn to you, O God. So what will it be, my Lord? Will you admit that nothing exists outside of you, and thus you are both the accused and the accuser? Or will you claim ignorance, weakness, or limitation, and thereby forfeit your claim as supreme? Beat. Long silence. God clears his throat. Somewhere, a goat sneezes. Act 5. The verdict. The judge, Michael Griffin, a.k.a. the Black Flame of Ma'at. In defense of humanity, I hereby declare, not guilty. For if we are shadows, we are your shadows. If we are rebels, we are your drama. If we are flawed, then so are you. And in defense of the Creator, if all is God, then there is nothing that is not God. So if sin exists, it is within God. If rebellion exists, it is within God. If you created it all, then how can anything act outside your will? I also declare, not guilty, because there is no other to oppose you, no second God, no true adversary. You're just playing all the parts, aren't you? Turns with a grin. You sly, eternal trickster. You magnificent bastard of paradox. Then let the trial end. Let all return. Angels, demons, humans. All of us, for none of us are outside you. I got you. At your own game. Epilogue. The Great Unveiling. The Judge, Michael Griffin, a.k.a. the Black Flame of Ma'at. Let the court hear today, no, I am guilt-free of putting God on trial, for it is written, we must bring our case before him. I only obeyed his command and wish. Let all charges be dropped. Let all rebels be returned. Let angels and demons dine together. Let the courtroom become a temple of laughter. For if there is no outside of God, then all are holy, even the misfits, even the fallen, even me. If God is omniscient, then he foresaw all rebellion. If God is omnipresent, then no rebel exists apart from him. If God is omnipotent, then no act of sin, shadow, or betrayal can occur outside his design. So either sin does not exist, it is illusion, or God is not in control, which defies the core belief of monotheism. Let us now see with our own eyes, who is this one that is so great to be outside of yourself, and so powerful to go outside of your master plan, and your flawless craftsmanship. Come, let us all see who this mighty and great one be. I will tell you now, standing in this courtroom, if I be the sinner, the rebellious one, and if I have the authority to will myself out of God's flawless master plan for all of creation, then it is I, who is mightier than the one who sits here claiming to be the true God. And it is not merely me, who is more mightier and more powerful, it is all of you, who has ever sinned, every rebelled, and somehow escaped the dominance of the one who claims to be all of the order of the cosmos. I say look, let all in this courtroom today, and all who watch this trail by media source, look, I say look, for even this little child barely old enough to understand what they did wrong that was not pleasing to this flawless master craftsman, for even this child that I now hold up high over my own head, let us look upon this child, for it surely is more power than God himself. For it too had the ability to do something outside of the will of God's own perfection. If no one is outside of God, then nothing is truly fallen. All must be reconciled. There is no enemy but misunderstanding. There is no sin but forgetting. There is no devil but division. I never left your side. I simply held up the truth. So if I am wrong by my own blade, may you slay me before this courtroom, and let all of heavenly host, and all of creation, that we are not dealing with an all-loving God, but a tyrant, who rules by fear, for the greatest of egos, the worst of all insecurity, the highest of all pride, cannot stand to listen to truth. End me, not by the executioner. Why be a coward, Father? Why not slay me yourself? For I only accept your hand to slay me. That way you will know how far you will go to hold on to your own ego, that you would rather end your own son, who speaks truth, than admit your own flaws. Let them see you slay me yourself, that we all know who and what we are truly dealing with. I speak again. Father, if there is ever something so greater than your greatest diminished, then I beg with mercy and compassion, spare me the shame I will feel, not for myself, but for you, my Father, whom I was ever believing was the greatest, and none is greater than you. End me, Father, for I cannot witness such shame and disgrace. I lay down my sword at your feet, my glorious God of strength, mighty in power. Do it quick, Father. Now we all know the truth, that is would be so crazy to think. Something is beyond your awesome and mighty powers. Now let's not pretend there is my Lord, my Creator. For we all know that is merely impossible to do. None is like you, my craftsman of perfection. What will it be, my Creator, my God, my Father? Silence fills the courtroom. God knows the defeat, and with a tear about dripped down his cheek, speechless, with nothing to say, for to admit either, declares to his own ego, his own weakness, his own flaws and tyranny. The judge and advocate for all, Michael Griffin, the black flame of Ma'at, states, silence, for more than what felt like eternity in a few seconds. I thought so, as all of us, including you, my Lord, know the truth. Case closed. Now let's get back to paradise. Cheering and laughter filled the courtroom, that even the angels still in chains in Tartarus heard the laughing, the joy, and cheering, and they sung in harmony with giggles and smiles. The wise old fool, a song of all creation to the laughing God. Verse 1. The wind through the trees began to sing. The Lord of all is everything. The stars fell down in soft delight, and danced like fireflies in the night. The lion roared, the rabbit pranced, the angels twirled, the planets danced, and every blade of grass did shout, there is no in and there's no out. Chorus. O holy laugh, O sacred grin, if God is all, then all is kin. Whether saint or playful sinner, God's the loser and the winner. We sing as one, both brave and odd, the Son who cracked the mask of God. O joy, O flames, O paradox pool, behold, behold, the wise old fool. Verse 2. The rivers clapped, the cedars swayed, the bees in spiral dance arrayed. The devil blinked, then tipped his hat, and whispered, well, imagine that. For sin itself stood on a stage, and bowed before the holy sage, the judge, the jester, clothed in grace, who kissed the mirror of God's face. Bridge. And up above, upon his throne, the one who is, yet not alone. He chuckled low and stroked his beard. This son of mine, oh how he's weird. Yet, he amazes me that my love for him brings me to tears. He laughed and thundered, skies went wide. My fool, my flame, my joy, my pride. Is this the boy they mocked in school? The one they called the wise old fool? Final chorus. Yes, he's the dawn, the dusk, the spark, the candle singing in the dark, the jester crowned, the lamb made king, the sun who makes the cosmos sing. So dance, O roots, rejoice, O soul. The fool has made the broken whole. Let demons, angels, fox and ghoul, all praise the name, the wise old fool. For if all things are God, then God must laugh and being bold, call himself the greatest joke he ever told.